Hello friends. I have been looking forward to today for a long time. I'm going to be having a conversation with my friend Pam, who we have known for a very long time. Our daughters were in preschool together, and they're both now 31 years old. Yeah. And they were best friends, and they are still best friends.
They are.
Liliana and Julia. Anyways, so that is how I know Pam. She's also a neighbor of mine. I can walk to her house, which we have and we do. But she is politically aligned with Robert and I, and was one of the very first newsletter readers as well. So she's been on this journey with us. What I wanted to talk to you about today was our collective voting history, because it really, I think it might resonate with you, and I still feel very, I have a lot of emotions about, about our voting together. So in 2016, just by accident, by chance, Pam and I met each other at the polling place because we're neighbors. We, vote at the same place. We met each other at the polling place, and we were just bubbling. We were fizzing because Hillary was projected to win, and we could not believe that we would finally have a woman president, and we were so excited about it. So we went in and we cast our votes, and we came out and we took a picture together, and I'm going to share that picture with you. And I just remember being so excited. I remember crying actually on that day when I voted, thinking, I can't believe in my life this is going to happen. How did you feel, Pam?
I felt the same, and I remember us chatting. I think we were so confident that it was going to happen with Hillary, and then I remember you taking my hand just as we were about to go into the booth and say, let's take a moment. And we both got teary. You said, we're voting for a woman. And you and I took a moment, and we both got teary.
Yeah.
But we had been so, chatting like, oh, of course. And then we found someone to take our picture afterwards for our daughters. So, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm getting teary right now, but. So, well, I guess maybe part of the reason that I am still teary is because of the way that election turned out. I really feel I have PTSD about what happened, and I remember the day after going into work wearing all black, and because I just felt like I was grieving, and every other woman I met was wearing all black. We didn't talk to each other. That's just what happened. What happened to you?
We were actually, I work in television. We were shooting a television show that night, and we were told ahead of time, no iPads on the stage, and we're a comedy, a situation comedy, and there was a range of colors on our stage, persuasions and black, brown, gay, straight. There was, everybody was so energized. And then the first iPad came out, and the first look, and a dear friend of mine was directing, and he had to keep it all together. We had to get this show going, and everybody was like, and these actors, I give them an enormous credit that they had to just do their thing and be funny, and then just like, oh my gosh, what's happening? So it was surreal being on that stage that night and having to still go on with the show. But yeah, it was devastating.
I hadn't heard that story. That's so fascinating. So, the next 4 years we endure, because what else do you do? The next 4 years roll around, and, we are all in for Joe Biden because he has the same spirit, and he aligns with what we believe in for the people. And I remember going over to Pam's house because we voted mail-in ballots that year. And I remember going over to Pam's house and saying, I just want to commemorate this, that we vote together this year because we want a different result. And so I have a picture of that because you had a Biden sign in your front yard. What were you thinking then?
The same. I thought, okay, we've got to. Yeah, we were hopeful. We were like pleasantly surprised. I mean, everything had been, just gloom and doom, where everyone was so afraid. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's like, okay. And I remember early on, one of Robert's first newsletters in 2000, it was January, wasn't it? 2016? 17, and saying, it's going to be bad. I don't know how bad it will be, but and I thought, we couldn't even fathom how bad it was going to be. It was like, I was likening it to Pandora's box opening. Like, we had no idea the snakes, the vermin, the things we'd never seen before that was going to crawl out.
And so today, we are voting for Kamala. And we are mailing in our ballots. And I just wanted to commemorate this moment for a lot of reasons. Because of our history together, Pam and I. And also for our daughters, so that they understand how much it means to us, not just to have an ethical and generous person in the White House, but also that it's important to have a woman in the White House, and that we were there at the beginning to make it happen, please God. So today is part of that, and I'm feeling optimistic, but very nervous. And so I think you know that Robert and I are going to North Carolina to knock on doors, because that's a particularly crucial state for Kamala. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling as you are. I'm feeling optimistic. I think that the polls have underestimated women and their vote, and I admire Liz Cheney for saying, wives, mothers, girlfriends, the man in your life doesn't know how you're going to vote. It's your vote.
Yeah.
And it's okay. It's okay to do this. Mm-hmm. So her giving a lot of women permission who are afraid, and I just think that they've underestimated us. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it is at times terrifying, but we have to keep pushing forward and writing postcards and knocking on doors, and good for you. So. Okay,
so today one of my readers gave me a bracelet that says Harris on it, so I'm going to wear that as a good luck omen. I didn't even know.
Harris walls that a friend
Harris
gave
wall.
me.
Let me see. Let me show.
Actually, I will take it off too. It is actually, I think, I don't know if it's associated with Taylor Swift. The clay is from Ohio.
Harris
the
walls.
Strings are from Rhode Island. It's I don't know. It's from United States. So yeah.
So anyways, Pam, I want to thank you for being on this journey with me.
Thank you.
And I want to say to our daughters, we love you. We will always fight for you. And we are grateful to the women before us that did the same.